left off, everybody had finished the previous day. Tevon had gone to bed. He didn't remember anything from the night before. And we had mentioned that Bartholomew is going to be drunk or intoxicated for a period of 24 hours while steering the ship. He had also failed on steering, so therefore they were not headed the direction that they were originally intended. Nothing was mentioned of Tevon or Tohatu as they slept unremarkably in their bunks, and nothing was mentioned of Blood Evening because she was nowhere to be found on the ship, but instead on the Shadow Plane. And there we will meet up with her now, as Blood Evening is surrounded by darkness and can see nothing but blackness surrounding her.
What is this? It's some kind of waking dream.
My child. My vessel.
Oh, you? I know you.
You seem to have passed near death.
Passed near it? I caused some death.
Indeed. But as your time near death, you grew stronger. And with that, I indeed grew stronger with you.
Oh, yes, you had mentioned that we are connected somehow.
Yes. You appear to be a vessel that contains my form and allows me to be on this plane.
So, my spirit shares your spirit with my body?
Somehow. And in the manifestation of your will, you can again make appear, and I can empower you. You can make appear a sword or a blade.
Ah, yes, I've heard of this in legends. A shadow blade.
Indeed. And indeed you also gain strength as you gain the garb of shadows. When you engage the cloak, you'll find yourself stronger. Return now to the plane of the living and the waking world.
But I have many more questions.
We will speak again.
Does she just...
Yeah.
Boom.
I mean, she can...
Back to wake?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's with your characters in the freaking, devil works? I mean...
Devil shadows, bro. They're not dead.
Tomato, potato.
Tomato, potato.
Blood magic, fucking
So-
the Shadow Realm,
Well,
dark shit.
the Cloak of Shadows is active. You will gain an additional 15 HP per level of the Shadow.
What is the shadow's level?
Right now it's actually 1.
Okay.
It was at 0, but you are now at 1.
Okay, so you said plus 15 to...
Yeah, your HP. And then there's when you summon the Shadow Blade, you can do that as a single charge, and it will have the same statistics as a greatsword, but also versatile, so you can hold it one-handed.
Okay.
And when you land a hit, you add 3 HP lifesteal. You can't have both of those active at the same time.
Yeah, the cloak, I have the +1 for AC for 5 turns and takes 1 charge. Is that the cloak?
Yeah.
Is that me activating the cloak?
Yeah.
Okay,
so that would also be plus 15 HP.
And is that temporary hit points?
Yeah. When that's no longer active, you lose those hit points.
Okay.
And you also gain 1 more charge.
Ah.
So that puts you at, 4?
No, I have 2 charges per day.
So now you're at 3. Okay. Alright. And as typical with Sunrise, Ember is climbing to the top of the crow's nest, and he is going to scan the horizon. Good.
That is an 18 for perception.
So, as Ember climbs to the top of the mast and peers around the horizon, he is startled to arrive on the conclusion that they are not anywhere near the port that they should be, but instead they have been steered far in the wrong direction, and they appear to be at not a waterfall, but a space fall.
What the hell? Looks like the bloody stars are falling off the edge of the world. Hi, Bartholomew, what are you doing up the hill?
Why must you talk so loud?
Hi, do you not notice the great chasm in front of us?
I'm getting us back to where we belong, but where we were, where we are.
Holy shit, I didn't actually know that the world was actually flat.
Well, I don't know anything about that, but... So, with the 18, can I see... Like, how far is this chasm across, would you say?
So with an 18, you can see that it is well over 150 feet or more across, and it cannot be crossed by, shall we say, conventional means. There's not solid ground around you. You can't reach it by, shall we say, climbing to the top of the crow's nest and throwing a grappling hook. But you do see some cobwebs hanging down from the edge of it that you maybe could grab.
What, you mean like the wall of the chasm on our side, are you saying? Or are you saying
near
like,
it, because it reaches down to and meets the level of the water, where it seems to be both drawing up and down on what you can see looks like the other side. So it appears more as a curtain rather than a cliffside.
Oh, huh. And we might be able to climb these cobwebs, you're saying. Okay.
You can grab at them.
Okay. Alright, Bartholomew, pull alongside these cobwebs or whatever they are. I'm gonna see if I can latch a hold of them. They might be useful.
Aye.
Just do it.
Aye. Okay. What would you like me to roll
From
for that? Go ahead. You were saying something?
Yeah. Go ahead for steering around towards the cobwebs. You're still, it's morning.
Is there a bell on the ship?
Yeah, the beginning of the day of me.
Of you being intoxicated.
Yep. Okay.
There's one of those bells on the ship, right, that you can...
First one, all is well.
Did you give it a name?
Hey, that's my line. Don't you be taking it. 9 o'clock and all's well. Dun, dun. But anyway, Bronson, is there a bell on the deck of the ship that I can ring to wake everyone up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you can.
Okay, so I ring the bell to wake the crew up. Alright, everyone, get on deck. We got ourselves a situation up here.
What are you ringing for? Breakfast will be ready soon enough. Wait up. What is that?
I ain't got a clue.
Excuse me, gentlemen, but I need more cowbell.
I need more cowbell.
Bring out your dad.
It's too damn dark to be out. I mean bright. It's not dark enough. What is going on here?
Well, if you want darkness, look at this here chasm we got in front of us.
Oh my
Looks like the
gosh.
stars.
The galaxies inside her eyes gleaming with the galaxies in front of her.
Great, she's...
Okay, so you can see it too.
Yeah, don't worry, you're not completely drunk.
God, I thought I was having a bad trip. Okay.
Don't worry, the shrooms wore off.
I mean,
Mostly.
I've been around the world a couple of times. I ain't never seen something like this before.
Yeah, there's always something new out there.
It is so beautiful.
Bartholomew, how drunk are you?
No. Yeah, no. Not enough. Too much. Somewhere in the middle.
You seem to have sailed in the wrong direction.
I'm only going where we were told, Captain.
Right. Well, let's point you some stars along the way of this, and head back towards port.
Would you like to know what I rolled on that, whatever I was
The
rolling
turning
for?
the ship
The turning
around?
the
Yeah.
ship around? Oh, your boy got a critical fail.
Oh, no. Let the good times roll.
Bartholomew,
I come.
do we seem to be getting a bit closer
Closer what, Captain?
towards that wall?
And with that, there is a loud thump as the ship bumps against this, shall we say, space wall.
I thought we were going over the edge. Like that one scene in Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End where it goes over and then it has that Easter egg of
I thought
you hear the ride audio.
I thought you
when
said it was
dark.
a chasm, like a
Yeah,
canyon.
it looks like a chasm.
But it's a wall?
Oh.
So it's tripping.
It's a curtain
So it's a...
of space.
Ashley's confused, but okay.
Okay, got it. All right, cool.
I
So we bumped
think
into
I
a
think I
wall,
got it.
Literally at the point where the chasm.
Yes.
Bartholomew, what are you doing?
Captain, there's something in the way. I'm gonna try and go around it.
Did anybody else?
Through it, break it down.
Bartholomew, I told you to pull up next to them there webs.
Did anybody else think that we were gonna fall over? Just me?
Actually, yeah, I was kind of concerned about that, but it turns out we're not going to.
Bartholomew, I'm cutting you off. No grog for 2 weeks.
That's not polite.
Now look, everyone, I think that it's a wonderful idea that we're heading inside. I'm very excited to see what we find.
Bartholomew's going to attempt to, go around, push through something or whatever, because in his mind they need to just get where they're going, and that means go forward.
I'm guessing I can't reach these webs I was looking at, based on the critical fail.
You're not underneath of them, no. So,
Fuck.
Bartholomew,
I come.
indicating by the directions I've got on my map, you need to be heading straight due south.
Straight, got it, Captain.
Indeed.
He continues straight.
Fuck!
yeah, go ahead and roll for steering the ship.
That's another critical
Oh
fail.
my.
Fuck. So, again, you bump into this galactic curtain.
Now up is down.
Come, something in the way again.
Do I have to take the wheel from you, Bartholomew?
Absolutely not. I'm doing my duty, Captain.
I'm getting whiplash from all this running into shit.
Tohatu, see if you can master the winds. There should be a southerly passing by.
I got.
Please don't critical fail.
I'm probably not going to. There's a 5% chance that I'm going to. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. It's fair.
That is fair.
That's a unnatural 20.
So, Tohatu puts his back into it and leans, and they do a good old naval maneuver called tack, where the ship basically sails sideways.
Woo!
Nice.
Drifting.
Go Tohatu.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I do not want to get any water splashed on me.
Woohoo! So
You need to give me a warning next time.
Yeah, I'm liking this.
Put your back into it. Come on. Lean back and put your back into it now.
So, as the ship is traveling sideways, it's moving at half speed. It'll take you still a full 2 days to get to port.
Wait,
So we're literally just
we're traveling
across this curtain.
Unless Bartholomew can sober up and get them pointed in the right direction.
Absolutely, probably not.
Well, you did get cut off, so I mean, if you're only drunk for 24 hours.
This is the beginning of that 24 hours, sir.
How many days did you say it would take to get there sideways?
2.
Half of that.
Nope.
Great. Bartholomew's useless in this campaign thus far.
So we were able to turn around?
No, we're not turning around. We're literally, here's the curtain.
We are
Here's the ship.
drifting.
Oh,
So that's how we're traveling.
Okay.
We're just drifting.
We're Tony
We're
Hawk
Tokyo
Pro Skater grinding on the cosmic wall.
We're running in the 90s. You guys know that song? Probably not.
Sounds familiar.
As you are passing sideways along this wall, you can see, and Ember can see, a house above these cobwebs that has, shall we say, a golden or glimmering thread hanging from it.
Wait, so, okay, I'm trying to envision this. Just on the other side of the chasm, I see this house, right?
Yeah. If you can see.
I'm trying to envision where
Does
the webs
anybody
are.
have the list of,
So,
like,
here's the
stuff that
house,
we
room
need?
here, the web's over here.
Ember does.
What do I what?
The list of shit
The
we
list of
need.
shit.
Yes, I have the
name.
list. I literally have it. Okay. Alright, mates. Land out. The other side of the chasm, anyway. Now we're going to be able to get there with a steering that our helmsman's got going on.
Perhaps we should relieve the helmsman of his duties.
Of course, I don't really see a great way over there. I mean, there's some cobwebs.
Tevon, do you know how to steer a ship, mate?
I can't steer a ship, but I have to imagine anyone halfway sober can do better than Bartholomew.
That sounds like an insult to the integrity of my work.
Here, I'll take him below and get him some hot coffee. You guys try to figure this out.
I swear to God, if you give him more shrooms or some grog while you're
I
out there,
told you I'm cutting him off. This is unacceptable.
it's your fault to begin with.
You're unacceptable.
Listen, I thought he could hang. He said he was cool.
I'm very cool.
Alright, come on.
Then I'm gonna grab Bartholomew by the arm and...
Hold on, I need you to get us back to port.
Captain,
Back to...
permission to relieve the helmsman of his duties.
Well, do you intend to be taking his duties?
Yeah, cook.
Of course not. I'm gonna see if I can sober him up a little bit.
Well, we already have Tohatu on keeping us sideways, so I don't suppose there's any harm in that.
I can try to steer the ship.
No!
Sorry, Sheila, but that ain't happening. You're scared of the water.
Exactly. I will make sure that we stay on course and that we avoid all the big waves.
You know, Tohatu, she might have a good point there. She might be so scared of the giant waves, she might be able to keep us on course for long enough just to get us back to port.
You need some quick hands on the wheel, aye?
I'm pulling Bartholomew down below.
Down under.
Are you
Yes.
resisting or are you coming with me?
He is resisting.
Okay.
He gets,
DM, would you like a strength contest,
he gets
perhaps?
-5 on this, right?
Yeah, go ahead and do a strength check, and Bartholomew, you have disadvantage.
Aye, Captain. Strength contest.
That's a 21 for me. It's just plus your strength modifier for a contest,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uba.
Yeah, it's a 21 for me.
I got a 15.
So, yeah, Tevon basically shoulder carries Bartholomew where he's headed.
We're gonna see what we can do about that head of yours.
I've got a beautiful head. But I need to drive the ship.
Alright, so I'm going to take him down below and brew an incredibly strong cup of coffee and 4 scrambled eggs. Try to get him...
All in the same cup?
No. We'll do those separately.
I wonder what happens when you pour coffee down the horn.
Little bit of food, little bit of coffee.
A little bit of trickery.
Yeah, it's Irish coffee. Again, I cut him off. He's done for now. Because he has a problem.
No, I know. I was just curious.
Bartholomew is buzzed and energized.
Tevon pours a little bit of the coffee through the horn for himself.
Dude, does it make like a Bailey's?
Yeah, it's Irish coffee.
Oh, yeah. What are you making there, Tevon?
It's not for you. You've been a bad boy.
I'm always a bad boy. That's why I get the good things. You know?
Well, keep that spirit, and maybe in the future I'll let you have some.
Alrighty then.
So, above decks, it's still a debate up between Ember and Blood Evening for who's taking the wheel, I believe? Or was it going just Blood Evening?
It was going. Ember was agreeing that Blood Evening could take the helm while Bartholomew was incapacitated,
And
inebriated.
Tohatu's kind of fixed on keeping them sideways and moving where they're supposed to be going.
Yeah, he does a good job making sure that they're just sailing sideways along this galactic wall
A constant drift.
in the right direction.
Correct.
whether that's countering for the right movement and you're sailing straight forward, or...
We are racking up them points.
And Blood Evening, without advantage, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check to see if you can steer the ship back in the right direction.
13.
With the 13, you are 3/4 of the way there, and the ship is mostly pointed in the right direction, but it's still a little tricky because you're not an experienced helmsman, shall we say.
Sure.
You are about a full day away from port. As everything else passes on board the ship, Littlebeard speaks with Ember.
So, do you have any questions? Anything about perhaps what you might have seen back there?
I don't know. I mean, I've seen some weird things in my travels, but nothing quite like that. It was almost like the end of the world.
It was super, like, eldritch, kinda. Like, I don't even understand. Like, how did we not go over? I don't even understand anything about that. That just blew my freaking mind.
Yes, there are places this ship cannot traverse.
I gotta ask you something, Captain. Something ballpark way out of left field.
Are you my father?
Express what you may be thinking, Tohatu.
Them shears that we're looking for.
Yes.
Are those to cut through that wall?
I like the way you're thinking, but that doorway is already open enough to those who can take it.
So what you're saying is we're just not worthy.
I don't know what that means, but it freaks me out even more, so I'm just gonna go back to making sure we catch the winds. And Tohatu goes back to doing what he's doing.
Alright, Captain. So, the sharpest shears, things we're looking for first.
Aye. Those be at the reality sticker shack, along with the unbreakable thread. You might have seen them just beyond the edge of reality.
Yeah, I saw them alright. Or at least I saw the shed. Now, the question becomes, how are we supposed to get there?
Well, that's part of the problem, boy. Do you think I'd need a crew if I knew where to go and how to get there?
I suppose not. Now, tell me about this here Castle of Coin.
You got a lot of questions today, boy.
Well,
Not that I mind.
Well, it was our destination originally before Bartholomew fucked that up.
Well, the Castle of Coin is only one of the greatest treasure troves in all of the seas.
Really? I don't like the sound of this.
'Tis literally an island of molten gold. Well, with a river of molten gold. And then on top of it, 'tis a castle, entirely constructed of coins stacked on top of each other and melted together by dragon's fire.
I'm really liking the sound of this place.
This place sounds like really.
Didn't you go back to doing whatever you were doing?
Yeah, but he back now.
I forgot.
He hears the word gold.
Captain, that seems highly impractical.
It is. But suppose you have 1,000 years and an infinite supply of gold.
Tohatu, we found a freaking horn that can turn any liquid into alcohol. How is this so improbable?
No, I'll give that one to you, brother. That don't make sense either. I
got one word for you. Gods.
Tohatu's the straight man, isn't he?
Tevon, oblivious to all of this, stands on the far end of the ship, sipping his cup of coffee that he ran through the horn.
Anyway, after we get done with port, we're going to set out for the Island of Coin again. Speaking of which, how does this anything to do with the sharpest shears?
Well, the sharpest shears. We need that to be able to cut through the fabric of reality.
Alright. Not exactly sure why we're cutting through the fabric of reality.
Let me present to you the idea that with the sharpest shears, you can not only cut through just the fabric of reality, but anything.
And in order to get to them, we got to get across this space chasm somehow. Because they're in that shack you said.
Aye. At least the Chronoracles told you that they were at the reality Stitcher shock. At the edge of all reality. Yes?
I'm trying to figure out how where...
Express yourself, boy.
For the listening audience, this has been Ash's brain breaking for the last 10 seconds.
Yeah, I wish I could show you. Alright. So, we need to get there. The question becomes, how do we get there?
You try really, 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 really hard.
I love your enthusiasm.
The power of friendship.
Well,
Buddy, I'm all fucking about that.
we can either sail all the way to the other edge of reality, which is a very long journey, which is why I needed an entire crew to be able to journey. It's the easiest way to get there. Or we can try to cross the gaps of space. Or we can try to close the gap. There are several different ways, but many people have debated, should we really close the gate to the underworld? I mean, it makes it easier to ferry the dead under there.
Alright.
Tohatu's just sitting there, like his mouth agape me. Does he know?
Are you that giant character who's also a big fucking teddy bear who's scared of everything?
No, like, he's been a fisherman his entire life, and he's hunted giant monsters, and for some reason, this kind of stuff escapes him, and he doesn't know how to react to this. So he's sitting here like,
Alright. Well, I guess while we figure this out, we can at least get to the Isle of Coin and check this place out.
First, along the way, we have to stop and pick up our passengers and drop them off for an easy bit of coin, lads. Or are you worse pirates than you are mercenaries?
I take offense to that.
More like a resemblance to that.
I'm a bit confused. Am I still supposed to keep steering in the same direction?
Perhaps we'll get there by the end of the day.
Oh, okay.
Forgot we were picking up crew members for the Vine Island. Passengers, thank you. I can't word, okay? Listen.
That's okay. And with that, does anybody else have any remarks to add or anything else during the day that happens? Or questions for their captain?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is the steering wheel of this ship magical already?
The entire ship is imbued with magic.
It's got a freaking eye.
That's good.
It's a living ship. We just don't know.
Or else
it
there
yet.
would be problems.
I'm aware.
Hmm.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah,
I was wondering if you were going to ask.
Wait, where's Bartholomew? Is he still down below?
As far as I know,
probably.
he's buzzed.
He's sleeping
Just like
off.
chilling.
Dredge, did you understand any of that?
About as much as I need to.
Dredge is an eldritch abomination.
If Dredge doesn't end up being the villain of this story, I'm going to be disappointed.
You also enjoy evil machinations, and I've been playing you all along. And I sound so evil like this.
Wait, the anchor was actually...
Delightful, isn't it?
You were talking to the anchor the whole time?
Why didn't you mention that before?
It's either that or the beginning of the final act is going to be us finding out Tohatu has schizophrenia.
Not the worst solution.
He was touched by the deep. You don't know what they did to him down there.
They went in deep.
As Bartholomew is in the hold and sleeping, you know them bones be rolling. So, as the witching hour passes, the sound of dice can be heard in Bartholomew's brain.
I sure hope he has private quarters.
That's 2 5s, a 10.
2 5.
2 5s, that's doubles.
2
Yahtzee.
doubles. Roll again.
Roll it 3 times, you go to jail. Horny jail.
He's already there.
I live in horny jail.
So,
And Tammy's the warden.
as the hour passes and the moon shifts through the full peak of the evening, The dice roll and flip to double fives in Bartholomew's pocket, and almost an unearthly call utters inside of his brain, and with a loud moan, the flesh fades off of his body, and he turns into a full-blown skeleton.
What the fuck is up with you?
You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one.
Yes! Oh, it's great.
Bartholomew is now a skeleton.
Bartholomew is now a skeleton.
See, when you said a loud moan, I thought that was going to take a totally different direction.
I rolled them bones, and now there's a loud moan.
I thought that was a good roll, so I'm like, oh, okay,
As
no.
long as he is not touched by daylight.
Fair.
So, anytime that you step into shadows, during the next 24 hours, you will turn back into a skeleton, or if you're hit, if your hit points go to 0 as a skeleton, you revert back to your original form and go unconscious.
I want him to turn into a pile of
have
bones.
to do your
Just smash
saves.
So,
Smash him.
when this happens...
You got a fucking anchor. Just
his
smash him.
when this happens, his eyes shoot open. Although you wouldn't know because he's a skeleton. But as far as his view, his eyes shoot open, and he basically sits upright, like, just straight up. And he leaves his bunk to go scavenging for any money he can find.
Alright. So I assume, does he start with his own quarters, or just know that's his money and start looking in?
Correct. He knows who, like, that's his money. He's looking for more.
So was he thinking of who had money on the ship?
No.
Okay. So I assume he would start rustling around whoever's quarters were right next to his.
Correct.
Including, but not limited to, a singular Crimson the Lesser. Well, younger.
Sure. Doesn't matter to him.
Because he is the only person that he thinks immediately who would have money.
He ain't thinking about who's got money. He's just looking.
Okay.
That's why...
Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Okay. That's 23.
Okay, you're pretty stealthy, and you're able to rustle through some bags, and you dig up 5 gold pieces out of your companion's bags.
Yeah.
Whose bags?
With that, Bartholomew goes back to bed.
Unless you were trying to, like, rob their purses entirely.
Like, if their purse is on them, you mean?
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
He just wants some coin. He just wants whatever he can grab out of them, right?
Basically.
Okay.
He's just scavenging.
Okay.
Who's gonna lose some money today?
Yeah, who would have been asleep and who would have been...
Well, for all intents and purposes, I think I'm still at the wheel, and also, I don't have any money.
Exactly. I was just about to say Blood Evening. I didn't think you had any money.
You a
Unless,
poor asshole.
Unless
And
he's going over...
Tohatu. So it's between Tevon, Ember,
Crimson and Captain Littlebeard.
and Captain Littlebeard's quarters are locked.
You think that's gonna stop a skeleton man?
I mean, if you want to go ahead and try picking his lock.
Is his the one... Who's the nearest to Bartholomew's quarters? That's the question that would have... that he would have gotten that money from.
That would be Ember and Tevon.
So, one of theirs...
Buddy, I spend my nights in the crow's nest.
So it would be 3 out of Ember's because they're not with him, his belongings, and Tevon, I assume you were also in the galley or still out.
No, Tevon's... Generally, he's either in the galley or asleep.
Okay.
I mean, unless there's, fighting to be done. Then he's out there quenching his bloodlust. But other than that...
But during the night, Bartholomew is not able to find Crimson the Younger's belongings or any sign of him.
Okay. Well, like I said, after he gets some money, because I assume that's probably then where he looked first as Crimson's.
Right.
And then he moved on to the next one, which was Ember's. And after he did find some money, went back to his own quarters.
Yep. So he wakes up with 5 gold pieces.
Thanks. I have 6 whole gold pieces to my name now.
I don't even know.
Promise of a lot more coming.
It better, because I'm poor as dirt.
Wait, do I even have money?
You should have from your
Do I
background.
have some money?
He literally, yeah.
What's your
like
background?
10 plus the, what looks like a platinum piece.
You can't spend it, but you can carry it around to make you feel like you're rich.
It's worth a lot more than money.
Bet. It's probably some magical device that'll save our
I guess
asses
he's lucky
during the
Bartholomew
campaign.
didn't find it this time.
But it also comes with a curse.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
God,
if I
there's so
have
many
10
things to the
so I guess I
story, I
have
can't
8
remember.
gold pieces and a platinum.
I can start taking
layered.
notes.
It's layered.
Mm-hmm.
Like onions.
Mm-hmm. Or ogres.
Just cheaper.
So, I guess with that we go to the morning. Everyone rises, has breakfast. Bartholomew is ready to take the wheel again, and he is sober. So, with advantage, go ahead. Well, with your standard advantage, go ahead and roll for steering back towards land. Unless anybody's caught him in the early hours of the morning.
So, question. Say a shadow passes onto him.
I was just wondering.
Does part of his body turn into a skeleton?
Yes.
Oh,
that is neat!
Okay, we'll find out this episode.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
As you are sailing south, though, you shouldn't have any natural shadows from the sun reveal that he's a skeleton. Unless, it's a clear sky.
Cool. It's sunny.
Mm-hmm.
You is amongst the living. Maybe.
Anyways, he got 21.
With a 21, you are back at the helm and feeling yourself. Go ahead and roll for catching the wind, Tohatu.
Oh, thank the gods. I want to go back under this damn sun. Or get out from under this damn sun.
That's a 16.
With 16, you catch a full breeze, and it's a smooth day of sailing and making wake. Everybody catches sight of the port up ahead. You sail into port smoothly, and as you make landfall, Crimson the Younger steps onto the deck of the boat just underneath the shadows that are creeping up over the deck. And he says, "Well, time for my father to come aboard. It seems as we've taken a day or two longer than we originally should have."
Aye, who be this little prick?
Oh, don't you know you were looking for my belongings the other evening?
Alright. Don't worry about who he is. He's our clientele. Just do your job.
I always do my job. How
Yeah.
about you, cat boy?
Yeah, that's exactly why we wound up at the edge of the fucking world.
And I had to catch some wind to keep us from bumping into said edge.
Calm down, everybody. I apologize. Bartholomew here has a problem. We are, working to, bring him through the steps of sobriety.
Hello, my name is Bartholomew, and I'm an alcoholic. Hi, Bartholomew.
Does he have the AA badge on his little coat or whatever?
You're the worst sponsor that there is.
Never-ending supply of alcohol. Also, he's trying to get sober.
Listen, Tevon doesn't think he has a problem.
The only problem I seem to have is people drugging me without my knowledge. He glares over at Tevon.
You knew what you were getting into.
I don't recall remembering getting into anything particular.
Alright.
That's kind of the point.
Hey, Crimson, where's your crew or your passengers you're looking for?
Where's your daddy?
Yes, about that. At port, they can see waiting a party, and standing at the front is a tall, spectacled man with a wide-brimmed hat and a long coat. Standing next to him is a figure almost 9 feet tall with a heavy coat and what appears to be a large box on his back. And next to them, you can see gathered what appears to be 20 well-dressed men and women.
Oh, God. It's the higher end of society.
Tevon, that's a big boy. That's a big boy, Tevon. You see that motherfucker? That's a big boy. I don't think I've ever seen anybody that big before.
Relax, Tohatu. Don't show weakness.
Ah, great. We got the upper class coming on board our ship.
Now listen
Bunch of
here,
stuck-up
Cap.
snobs. Hey, you shot it. You can't even do your job
Higher
properly.
class means higher pay.
You know, Bartholomew, I knew I liked you.
He's just telling him to shut up.
Ember doesn't like him, but he likes the way he thinks. Sometimes.
Ember, remember the,
The thing we were talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I don't think it went over so well.
No, not quite as planned.
Listen, we do not know what we're dealing with. We don't even know who these people or what these people are. I think we need to gather some more information before we do any kind of pricking and prodding, you know what I mean?
Tevon! Brother. Do you see how big that man is? Do you see how big that motherfucker is?
Tohatu, don't be a fucking coward. Shut up.
Alright, listen.
I'm not being a coward. I'm being a voice of reason, brother.
Hey, Tohatu. It's not always proportional, alright? He may be big, but other things might be small, you know what I'm saying? So don't worry about it.
I have brought giants down to my well. I have conquered entire tribes by my own hand. No one stands between me and what I want.
With that, without anyone noticing, Crimson the Younger has stood on the bow of the ship and sent off what appears to be a glowing bird, and then it explodes into a shower of blood.
Well, alright. Don't plan on messing with him anytime soon.
Listen, I've seen things way down in the deep, but that was kind of freaky.
We don't need to know about your dungeon porn, alright?
Tevon's gonna walk up next to Crimson and say,
That was pretty. You'll have to show me how to do that.
Yes, it's only a signal for the family. The tall, spectacled man from the shore waves a big, exuberant wave, and he says, "Oh, hello!"
God.
Oh, who is this now?
On second thought, I'm not scared at all.
I don't think this guy stepped on a ship in his entire life. He looks like he was born in a fucking manor, all primped up by his family.
I can see you see where the lads already. We've been waiting almost a full day. So, the realtor. Did he say the land was inhabitable, son?
"Yes, father. It's properly been cleared. The members of the crew here seem to have even given the Golthius tree a trim."
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. We'll have everyone loaded aboard. They know the details, right?
Yes, I spoke with the captain, and he said that they'll be most agreeable and won't give us any trouble, though I've already found evidence contrary to that. We'll leave it alone for now, shall we? I'd rather you speak with me and the captain in private.
Oh, yes, son. We can do that. Now, Grom, get everything and everyone loaded aboard, okay? We have a full day ahead of us tomorrow, and at least a good 2 days of sailing.
And with that, you see the large, 9-foot-tall, what you can now see to be a speechless flesh golem.
Oh, fucking Frankenstein monster.
Even worse than that, my dude. Even worse than Frankenstein.
No, I know, I So,
Help to start to load all of the belongings onto the ship.
Ahoy there. This be Bartholomew Blackwell saying thank you so much for listening to Realms and Nerds. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast and to turn on notifications so you don't miss any new episodes. Also be sure to share the podcast with your friends. That'd be the best way to grow the show after all. Don't forget you can also follow us over on our socials, join our Discord server, and subscribe to our Patreon. Thank you again to our mate Kyle for composing the melody of the main theme, and thank you again for listening. And now, back to the show.
Did they bring supplies in terms of, like, food with them?
The passengers have about 2 days' worth of food with them.
Okay.
Each.
Enough to get us there.
However, the ship supplies are near empty. So, with that, who did you have going for last time? It was Tevon and Blood Evening who went for provisions?
And Blood Evening came back with everything.
Everything.
Which was an unexpected surprise.
Surprise, to be sure, but welcome.
Oh my god.
Considering it's the same port, do you remember what their currency is?
Yes, paper coins.
Paper coins.
No, it was clay.
Clay
Oh,
coins.
yeah, clay.
Like what?
In the time that you have been gone, their political regime has changed.
Oh my god. How long have we been gone? Like, what, 4 days max? Something like that?
It's been 40 years!
It's been 40 years!
Does time matter?
Fuck, I forgot his
And
name.
they have switched to paper money.
Eventually, they're going to be using cryptocurrency, and we ain't going to know what the fuck to do.
Paper money. How worth it?
Yes. So some of the residents are consulting, and they think that the clay money was a lot better because they could make it at home.
That's
Next time we come to port, they're going to be using Dogecoin.
We already made that joke.
You said cryptocurrency, I specified.
I made it funny.
Next time they're gonna be using Bitcoin.
Bitcoin isn't funny. Dogecoin is much better.
Bitcoin
Far superior.
They're using white.
Some
Can I get you
Expedia.
with PayPal?
Some.
Nah.
Let me just cash.
Eventually, it just cycles back to...
PayPal is little fairies that fly transferring money.
They exchange shiny Pokemon.
I'm your pal. And I help you pay. I'm your
Eventually,
PayPal.
just circles back around to a barter
Tinkerbell.
system when the economy collapses.
Tinkerbell,
Yes.
go pay my tab. Here.
Everybody has all the shiny Pokedex. What?
What do we do now? Just barter.
Anyway, so none of your current money is useful in this current society, so you can either try your old tricks of rob somebody gambling or try to steal supplies or what have you.
We're pirates!
Does this town have a bank?
Oh no.
Hello, opening of Pirates of the Caribbean 5.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
I'm robbing the bank!
Okay, shush. Answer the question.
So, because the change in currency is so recent, the previous bank, which was a lot more like a mud hole, is actually now a lot more like a printing press.
But there is a bank.
Yes. It's more like the money distributor. The mint, if you will.
Ooh, straight to the source. Yeah. Print me off some money. Now!
Give me money or give you
I
death.
just work in printing, man.
Alright, everybody, so here's the deal. Last time Blood Evening and I went in here, they tried to play all kinds of games with this weird clay money or whatever. So I propose that this time we just go rob the bank, take their money, and buy whatever we need.
But,
How big is this town?
what if we had to come back here?
Well, you know, speaks up Crimson the Elder. He's standing there as he can't help but hear your conversation while Grom's loading the ship. I can't help but think that maybe I could cover some of the expense as long as you're getting us there safe. And with that, he starts forking over a few valuables, and he says, take these to the nearest pawn shop, and I'm sure they'll find pretty much any amount of money that you need.
At this point, Blood Evening is walking back up from a lower deck.
Ember takes the pawn items and is like, alright, Tevon, You and me, we can go into town, pawn this shit.
Ember, what do you have there?
I've got the valuables that our good patron here.
Can I perceive these valuables?
Yes, you can.
She's gonna get in close and
16.
really perceive them.
So, with a 16, you can tell that one of them is a very finely made fur cloak, and there is a studded chain necklace that is quite valuable to pretty much anybody.
What's
who
on the
wants
necklace?
Various diamonds.
Diamonds?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Diamonds. They're like diamonds.
Anything else?
Guy.
Just a couple of rings that are basic gold, and one is
Any
studded
nice
with
gemstones?
one ruby.
Ooh.
Alright, listen. Keep your paws off of this stuff.
Ember, you see, I just need one thing.
What do you mean?
I just need one thing.
What do you need?
She's just gonna reach out for the
Whoa,
ruby.
whoa! What do you think you're doing? This is for our provisions. I gotta go pawn this stuff.
No. Trust me. If you give that ruby to me, it will be much more valuable.
How is that possible?
Do a persuasion check.
Fine, I'll persuade you.
I don't think you get to make those kind of demands. But
I was kidding.
What's the 16? Doing
Wisdom saving throw?
pretty good job at persuading.
I was actually just kidding, though. Okay.
do you want me to
Wisdom
also
check.
Do you want me to also do wisdom? Because Tevon is standing right here too.
Go for it.
A wisdom check. Okay, that's an 11.
Well, so far,
Wisdom says 8.
Well, you got me convinced.
yeah. I was
You
just
know
about
what?
to say you're
All right. I'll trust you. At least I trust you more than I trust these people, let me tell you. There you go. And he slips her the ruby for whatever reasons she has.
So beautiful.
Now then, Tevon, you and me, let's go pawn this shit, get our supplies, and get these people off to that island so we can get our cut.
Aye, let me see you off.
You know, I don't trust you with any of this shit.
No, I have no intentions of taking any of that. I just want to see you two off on your quest to go get our things.
You leave without us, I will hunt you down and skin you alive. And then my friend here will butcher you.
Just trust me.
Calm down, Ember. I think
Ember's very salty about our helmsman, just if none of you could tell.
that the road to recovery requires him to make acts of service to others.
Alright. You I trust Tevon. Kinda. More than him anyway. I guess the three of us are heading off the ship.
Once off the ship, Bartholomew would like to pull them aside. See, here's my thought. Instead of actually pawning that off, hide it somewhere when you come back aboard. You know, so they don't know that you haven't actually pawned it. And then go ahead and rob the bank. Then we get the actual worthwhile good things, as well as the stuff that we need from this crummy island.
That's not a bad thought.
Of course not. I have nothing but great ideas.
Well, that's debatable. This idea, I kind of like it. Alright. Yeah.
And then in a louder voice, good luck with the pawning and getting the materials, and I shall see you when you board the ship again. And he turns back and goes back aboard the ship.
Okay, and as he is turning, Tevon in a lowered voice says,
Your grog privileges are just down to a week and a half now.
Excellent.
Alright. I guess Tevon and I are headed to the bank. To the printing press, the whatever you want to call
You're
it.
headed to the printing press instead of the pawn shop?
yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Let's do some pirate ship.
Okay.
We're not gonna parade this.
Just
Because we may have to come back to this port.
just for positional sake, Tohatu found a fishing rod and is fishing off the side of the boat while he's waiting for everything to happen.
Yeah, there's a fishing rod on board, so you're able to do some fishing. Go ahead and roll a
Survival?
yeah, survival.
Get us some of that fish.
21.
With a 21, you catch 2 very large tuna and 1 mahi-mahi, and you've got enough to prepare seafood for at least 3 days. So,
Anyways,
Tevon and Ember, I'm going to have you both roll a perception as you walk up towards this printing press.
well, hang on. I wanted to do something before we left.
Okay.
I was rolling because sometimes I roll for my own stats just to decide how smart my character actually is.
I kind of like that
I'm not
idea,
there.
actually.
I do that all the time. I roll against my own stats because I figure since everything else is rolls, why not roll to see how smart my character actually is about things?
Makes sense.
So, Blood Evening spends most of her time below deck, right?
Indeed.
Yes.
Okay, so Tevon wants to take a rock and try to throw it at one of the portholes to attract her attention.
You'd be throwing at a gun hole. I'm on the gun deck.
Okay, yeah, whatever. Porthole, gun, whatever. Like, try to get her attention.
Okay. I mean, you're throwing it at the side of the ship, but I guess if you're trying to lob it into the porthole, go ahead and roll dex.
14.
So it goes into the porthole, and you hear it bounce around a couple of times. Blood Evening, go ahead and roll a perception.
14.
You hear it.
She pulls one of the cannons back and pokes her head out. What do you want?
So Tevon's gonna look around. Is anybody else on the ship currently looking at Tevon?
No.
Okay. So I'm just gonna kind of, as low as I feel like I can say it with her still hearing it, say, I think we're going to need you. Wait 5 minutes until we've gone. Go around the corner, and then meet us in the square at the center of town.
Okay, I suppose I could get off this stupid ship.
Okay, so then after that, I turn and I tell Ember, we need to head for the center of town.
Alright, what are you thinking?
Blood Evening appears to have a particular set of skills that will be useful. But I don't want anyone to know that we're linked up together.
Alright. Follow along on this.
Okay, so we head to the center of town. Wait kind of in a inconspicuous place at the edge of the city square.
We're just doing that cool guy lean against the wall.
Okay. I assume you wait until... What are you waiting for?
We're waiting for Blood Evening to show up.
Okay.
Well, upon getting this message from Tevon, she goes back into her small chamber and sits down and says to herself, now, back to what I was doing. Grabbing the ruby and then pulling from around her neck the raven pendant that she has had for many, many years. She grabs the ruby and the pendant in her right hand.
The raven pendant that she's had since she was, the day before she was sold into slavery.
Well, I mean, she had it before then.
Okay.
It was her trinket that she's had with her.
I thought that was what I told you that was given to her on the ship right before she was sold at the slave
Was that
market.
when? Oh. What's that? I thought that was my trinket.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had you roll for that.
You know what?
But then...
It don't matter.
Okay.
Because I'm still going to use it story-wise this way.
Okay. Go for it.
Infusing her magic into this gem and this pendant and casting Homunculus Servant on it, a small mechanical raven appears in her hand.
Homunculus Servant?
Homunculus Servant.
Okay.
Hello, little friend. Welcome to life. Yes, it is a wonderful world, isn't it? Well, my friends are in a lot of trouble. Well, they're not in trouble yet, but I'm sure they will be soon.
What kind of trouble?
Oh my god.
Well, you see, they're trying to rob a bank.
Tough luck.
Well, this bank is a printing press from what I hear.
You're trying to rob where they make the money?
Yes, it doesn't seem like a very smart idea to me either. I'm not much
Do
sure.
you have the same building? You're just missing the printing plates or something?
Well, I don't really understand. This is why I thought that a little extra help would be nice.
Yeah, what'd you bring me into life for?
Well, I don't want to be a dick about it, but to be my servant.
Yeah, I might peace out.
Yeah, good luck. Yes, I don't much care what sound you make. Because at the end of the day, you have to do what I say. Yes, that is correct. You are my bitch. And, she turns and walks out of her small chamber into the gun room and, attaching her grappling hook to slide out of this porthole, she says, "Come on."
I'm good.
The defiant little slave, ain't he?
Defiant little bird.
Are you then you're coming to meet
You are good?
Yeah.
With that, I suppose, are you trying to rob the mint tonight, or are you trying to rob it in the morning?
May as well do it at night when.
Well, I mean, we haven't even gone there yet. We've got to get the lay of the land first. We're just, at this point, we're still waiting for Blood Evening to show up.
Was
Assuming
she
that
showing up?
does.
Well, she's working on it. Is her construct coming with her?
I mean, he doesn't have a will otherwise. He just appears near her. He's just kind of like, whatever.
Standoffish.
Yeah, standoffish as fuck.
Okay. Whatever. I know you'll have to follow me. She slides out and makes her way around the corner towards the square.
At the evening time, they are near the square, and it is near the printing press / mint where they make all the paper money.
So if we're doing like a jump cut here, then what have we learned from finding the mint and getting near? I'm assuming, obviously, we talked to Blood Evening, got her on board with the whole robbing the mint situation. What else have we learned from looking around at the mint?
You have learned that it has pretty tight security, that other than the front door, you can't access the building, and it's otherwise impenetrable.
Impenetrable, eh? I have ideas. I'm having thoughts and ideas.
And Blood Evening walks into the square. So what do you see? What have you learned?
Well, seems like a pretty tight security around this here building. This is definitely where they make all the money, though.
And remind me again, why are we stealing from this bank?
So the basic idea is that if we steal the money from here, we can keep all the valuables that Crimson the Elder gave us. And then we don't have to use them to buy supplies with.
We can do whatever we want with them. Pawn them off, put magic on them, what have you.
Yes, I do find his taste and fashion quite distasteful.
Yeah, I saw that. It's not exactly pleasant. Ember actually shivers a little bit at the thought of the tabaxi skin.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, we can burn the coat.
We'll come back to that later, but so Tevon, what were you thinking about dealing with this here mint? Did you have a plan?
If I was making the plan, I would charge the front door by myself.
That's all we need to
Quench my blade in the blood of the guards, and take the money out in a bag created from their entrails. However, I am aware that some people find that distasteful, which is why I have recruited Blood Evening for a more subtle approach.
Now, I respect that. I respect you bringing Blood Evening in on this, but I've got a few bags of tricks of my own. I think we might be able to rob them blind, actually. So,
Yes, so I think Tevon stays out here and starts making a distraction. Being loud and big and obnoxious. And you and I, we climb up to the top, looking for any kind of entrance from there. And when the guards inside the bank are looking at what is outside the door and or going out to confront it, we can slip in, steal what we need, and get out.
I mean, it's definitely an interesting proposition. I like the distraction idea, but I'm thinking a more direct approach, actually. Like you said, Tevon makes a distraction, the security comes out and whatever to handle him. I actually think if we were to walk directly inside, I have the ability to slow down time on everyone but myself. If I could get in the safe while time is slowed down, pick the money and get out before time's up, and then restore time to the way it was, I might be able to get out of there without them ever knowing. Of course, I need you to make a distraction on the inside. Maybe nothing like too obnoxious. Just get their attention while I unlock the safe. Then I can use my...
If you can slow time, why do you not slow time, walk in there, steal all the money, and walk out?
I want to be careful about this.
No distraction needed.
It doesn't exactly... It's not like I stop time. I slow it down. So they might notice something while I'm in there. They might notice the money moving or something. I need you to keep their attention as far away from that money as possible while I do this.
I can create a distraction.
Could I have all three of you roll a perception check?
Oh, that's a 2.
A natural 20.
21.
Ember and Blood Evening notice a layer of fine black mist descending around them. Tevon does not.
Evasion. Get out of black mist. Get the fuck out of the black mist.
Fox, get out of there!
Blood Evening. You
What is this? Move. Everyone move. What is this mist?
What are you talking about?
Ember shoves.
The mist solidifies, and it is Crimson the Younger.
Oh,
and
fuck's sake.
he says, well, if you all three are about done, my servant has loaded everyone's provisions aboard. We're ready to go.
I need a bow.
You need a bow?
I need a bow.
Visit the weaponsmith in the morning, and then we will leave.
Very well.
Per your captain, take it up with him.
We leave in the morning.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good. You go ahead and head on back to the ship. We'll just hang out here in town for now. You know, it's kind of long on that ship and whatever. I kind of want to stretch my legs.
Yeah, besides, I think the seas are supposed to be rough tonight. We'll sail in the morning.
Yeah, sure enough. He also said you should all return before sunrise.
Oh, no problem. We'll be there before sunrise. Don't you worry, none.
I'm confused. How am I supposed to see the weaponsmith tomorrow if I'm supposed to be back to the ship by sunrise?
Oh, the smith starts work 2 hours before dawn.
I will go there now.
It's best.
Okay, is he leaving now?
Yeah, he
Just stands
turns back
watching
into a mist and shifts back towards the ship.
I still think he's a vampire.
I think you're right. And I really don't like how
I'm
he
not
seems
quite
to know
sure
where
what
we're at.
he is.
I don't like that he seems to know exactly where we're at. Anyway, we need to do this quick so we can avoid suspicion.
Well, I'm going to go get my bow.
Hold on. This won't take long.
And I am not needed here. In both the plans, I have played almost no role, and in Ember's plan in specific, the only thing he needs is a brute outside to make a distraction.
Well, I kind of wanted you on the inside just in case there were people in there, but I mean... Alright, you go do your thing. Tevon, let's do this.
Alright.
So, Ember's going to nonchalantly go over to beside the Mint building.
Okay.
Is your face in your hands because you're tired or because you think we're just fucking morons at this point?
Because he doesn't want you to rob this bank, but you are insistent on robbing the bank.
We're pirates! What do you want us to do?
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
John Ralphio?
Don't be suspicious.
All right. Tevon strides into the city square, walks up to a fruit vendor, begins examining his wares, and then, after about a minute, picks up a pear and says, "You call these fresh pears?" And he smashes it down on the ground. "I've seen fresher pears in a graveyard. What do you mean fresh pears? I demand to know why you just... This insolence! I cannot deal with this!" And he starts overturning carts. And I will find the freshest pears you have, and those I will buy, but nothing else. This false advertising is against everything I believe in.
And with that, the apple vendor says, "Well, if you were looking for pears, you should have started across the street."
Your fucking expression was amazing.
All right, I'm gonna punch him in the face.
I love this.
Don't be
do a melee
suspicious.
attack.
Don't be
Okay,
suspicious.
Ember's actually gonna try and enter.
Okay, so that's a critical fail, but that might actually be good for what we're trying to do.
Okay, while he
But if it's a melee attack actually plus strength, that ends up being a 5, but still roll the critical fail.
So, while he's doing this, before you get to that, Ember's actually going to walk into the building, the Mint building. Alright, is anyone in here? Like security or something? We got a problem outside this fucking morons throwing lemons around calling them pears. I don't know what's wrong with them. But we need some help out here. This guy's going nuts. He's trying to hit people.
Inside the bank, you can see at least 3 very large armed guards who just look at you and then look back straight to in front of them.
What? Aren't you going to do anything?
Our job is solely to guard this vault.
I cast suggestion.
I wish I had suggestion.
I cast charm person.
Wish I had charm person.
Hey, buddy. You're a bard.
Cast control person.
You're a bard and you don't have charm person.
I cast Amorous.
I think we'd be dealing with
I'm
that many
walking
people.
away.
Boy, you can charm anything that has a language
And can hear.
and can hear.
Okay,
Thank you.
where are they standing exactly?
They're standing at all of the key points that you would use to watch the near vicinity.
Okay.
Corners.
Do I see where,
Yep.
like, the safe is where they keep all the money they printed?
It's not a safe, more like. It's just a printing press.
Okay, so there's a printing press.
And pallets that they ship out money through the town.
Alright. How big are these pallets? Let me rephrase that. Do they have money on them at the moment?
4x4 and 2 pallets.
2 pallets have money on them?
Yeah.
Okay.
4 foot by 4 foot.
4 foot by 4 foot.
You got a pocket dimension we don't know about?
No. But I can move really fucking fast. Alright,
Everyone else moves relatively slowly.
I'm fast as fuck, boy!
This is gonna be interesting. Now listen here. This big bloke out there is making a big ruckus. If you don't do anything about it, as he's saying this, literally as he's stating it, he's taking his timepiece and starts twisting it to slow time down. Basically to a crawl to the point where he's like lightning fast compared with everything else.
I need you to roll 2 d20s.
2 d20? Oh, I don't like what this is doing.
Future.
An 8 and a 7. 15.
So as he reaches for the key in his pocket and he turns it, he actually begins to move slower himself rather than the surroundings around him moving slower.
He takes a split second to figure out what's going on. Then he undoes it,
Pulls the key out. And goes back to normal speed. At which point the guards realize it's a ruse and they are now on guard.
How in the world do they realize what?
Because you're like,
done?
hey, there's a guy out there.
Anyway, he's like, whoa, what the hell was that? That was a weird sensation.
Yeah, it didn't start till you walked in.
Well, what the hell you got in this place? Some kind of magic spell? If you blokes aren't going to do anything, I guess I'll handle it myself. And he walks out as if, he wasn't planning anything. Fuck my rules.
The DM's happy.
Yeah, I'll bet
So-
he is.
With that, Ember walks out of the vault.
That didn't go as planned.
Mint.
I actually was expecting something else, but that works, whatever. Oi, mister, calm yourself. Get a hold of yourself, man. He grabs and starts shaking him.
What? I need fresh.
Listen, you've been throwing lemons all around and calling on pears. You lost your freaking mind.
They're apples.
Let's go. Actually,
What?
apples. Slaps the guy in the face. Listen, if I say they're lemons, they're lemons.
He says they're pears, they're pears.
Yeah, let's just move on, alright? I'm just gonna... Let's go down the street and calm yourself. And Ember starts dragging him down the street towards, an alleyway.
I'm sorry, everyone. I'm on a new medication.
They're called shrooms. Tevon,
What the hell happened?
listen. Didn't exactly go as planned. Them guards. They're sharp as tacks, tell you what.
Tevon shakes him.
Where's the money?
I mean, it's on pallets, in there, fresh for the taking. Problem is, they got 3 or 4 giant guards who are on it. These blokes are not your average mall cops.
I'll go kill them.
Whoa.
You stay here.
Now, hold on, hold your horses. Let's just get the provisions with the money we got, and we can try this again another time we come back. Maybe next time we can get some more help.
I'm beginning to think that maybe you're not the best business partner for my financial endeavors. This is now 2 projects that have gone awry.
Listen, the first one wasn't even my fault. You're the one who went and tried to mess with the guy, and next thing you know, it was the next morning.
You told me to do that.
You were the one who wanted to do it to begin with.
I just wanted the money. I was gonna kill him.
Didn't work out so well for you, did it?
Yes, because you told me not to kill him.
I doubt you could kill him. He's a fucking vampire.
Killing the person with the money is always the answer.
Ember throws his hands in the air and starts looking for provisions.
Fine, let's go get the provisions, I guess.
You don't need to. They're already on the ship.
With that, Ember looks around the shop stalls and go ahead and roll survive.
That's a 9. Man, I am rolling for shit today. I thought the passengers put their provisions on the ship, not
No,
ours.
when Crimson the Younger came and
Grounded.
visited you, he said, provisions have been provided.
Oh, did Tohatu make a good meal then? Because he was the only one left on the boat.
Fine, I buy some Melu runs and head back to the ship.
Other than
Good old Bartholomew,
Barth.
who's chilling out in the sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But nighttime is coming.
Nighttime comes swiftly for you.
And as the sun sets, the horizon reveals the bones that lie underneath Bartholomew's skin, and it is obvious as soon as it is sunset that Bartholomew is but a skeleton.
Before evening, Bartholomew finds Tohatu and says, hello, water boy. Question. Would you mind covering me for a bit?
I have a fucking name, brother.
Tohatu. Tortuga. Tomato. What was it again?
Listen, I ain't covering you for nothing if you don't know my fucking name.
Listen,
And he walks away.
it's very important. I'll just find the captain. Then he goes and finds Captain Littlebeard.
Well, yes, boy. What can I do you for?
Captain, I'm going to be needing some alone time for a bit. And I'm going to be needing somebody to cover me at the wheel.
I can handle the position at the wheel.
Thank you, Captain. I'll be seeing you in the morning.
Yes, you are quite relieved.
And with that, Bartholomew slips away.
Ember heads back to the ship. A little frustrated with this night's endeavor.
And they're welcome back to a nice bowl of hot fish stew.
What kind of fish are we talking?
Mahi, and tuna.
Cool. I forgot.
Did Ember go in, or not Ember? Did Tohatu go into the larder to make this stew?
He put everything together in the pot and just kind of stewed things up from the herbs that were around and on the table available. So it's still kind of tasty, but really raw in its ingredients, shall we say. So it's...
Okay. So he didn't go into the larder, though?
No.
Okay.
A little possessive of your,
Dried goods?
No.
your dried goods, your,
But if he goes into the larder, there's a discussion that needs to be had.
Okay, so maybe he went into the water to check for spices.
Bronson
Okay.
wants to hear this discussion.
So if he went into the larder, then he saw the twig man in the cage.
As well as a large red stain on the floor, yes.
Correct.
You know we all already know you have this thing, right?
Yeah, Tohatu looks at the twig guy and he's like, tilts his head and he's like, and he sees the red stain on the ground and he just doesn't ask questions. And he grabs what he needs and he walks out. Because that's how Tohatu do.
Tevon also assumes that everybody's forgotten about this twig dude that he snatched up.
Fair enough.
That he twig napped.
So, everybody boards, and it appears everyone's ready to set out to sea.
Correct. Ember grabs a bowl of fish stew and heads up to the crow's nest.
And with that, they're about ready to head back out to sea. Do they choose to wait through the evening, or are they going to set sail before the sun sets?
Can I do a perception check on the clouds and how
The
sun...
weather?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
13.
With 13, you can tell that the clouds are starting to darken and that it appears as if there's going to be a stormy sky tomorrow.
Clouds don't look too good there, Ember.
Yeah, I see that. I think we better be getting underway sooner than later.
Well, everyone's on board. No reason to delay. Let's get out of here.
Alright.
So into the sea, lads.
Bye, y'all.
Alright, so
Oh, that's right. You're still in town, aren't you? I forgot. She's still looking for a bow.
I'm on my way to the
No worries,
weaponsmith.
let's leave.
Anchors away, we boys, anchors away.
Wait a minute, aren't we missing a member of our crew?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Blood Evening went off to find herself a bow from the smith.
So Tohatu's literally about to dive over the edge to grab the anchor and he's like, oh shit.
I'll go fetch her. And Ember takes off running down the plank off back to town to find the Blood Evening, bring her back to the ship.
Go ahead and roll investigation check.
Okay. That's a 13.
Yeah, you find Blood Evening. She's,
Well, you need to tell me what I've been doing. Because I left.
you were looking for a weaponsmith.
Well, for the weaponsmith that Crimson the Younger told me to go to. He said our weaponsmith.
The weaponsmith is with their group.
So
Oh.
she went back to the ship.
So I went back to the ship?
Yeah, you were looking for that weaponsmith.
I'm confused. Why would but the weaponsmith can't smith anything on the ship. There's no forge on the ship.
It's a bow.
How do we know he just has that? Okay, whatever. Well, then I guess all that while ago I went back to the ship.
Okay, take away that whole running and investigation check stuff. Back to sailing away, boys.
So Tohatu dives over and grabs Dredge back up from the bottom, and I guess we do our rolls to see if we
take off.
Make sail for the Vine Island.
Isle of Vines.
Chef's Kiss, 19.
Why is it every time I roll for perception, it's just fine, but anything else I'm fucking garbage at? I got an unnatural 20.
And Bartholomew.
Bartholomew's in his quarters.
Remember captain's doing that.
Captain's covering him.
Oh, yeah.
Do you even have to roll? It's his ship.
He just touches the thing and it goes the right direction.
It's like fucking Peter Pan at the end of Peter Pan when the ship turns to gold and it's just like through the sky.
Yeah, he rolls an 18, so he continues to sail directly towards where they're going. And within 24 hours, they find themselves immersed deeply in a storm.